Listen, a program to help Indianapolis students succeed during the COVID-19 pandemic just got an extension with the help of a very big investment from the city and a nonprofit, the Mind Trust.
Yes, and our Randall Newsom was at today's big announcement and joins us with more.
All right, guys, I'm coming to you from the Research Center on the far east side of Indianapolis, where a big announcement was just made. Community learning sites have just got a huge extension, and man, I know, Patrick, that's got to mean a lot to you.
Absolutely, it means a ton. For us, it's an equity issue, making sure families have the agency to choose something for their children. Imagine a family whose father or mother doesn't have any more PTO left, and you have to ask yourself, where do those kids go if there's no school? If they want their kids to remain safe from COVID, where do they go? And I was just great to be a part of the team at the Mind Trust that decided to stand in the gap and make sure they had space to go, and grateful for this fine institution here at the Recess Center that they were able to provide the amenities to make sure students had a space to learn and to grow.
We had a set time, but like everything else, COVID has been unpredictable. For you guys to get an extension, what does that mean?
Well, it means we're able to extend those opportunities.
Right.
So I think one of the things that we can never do is destroy the agency of black and brown parents, right? And this allows them to make a choice and not have to go back to school if they don't feel like they're ready.
Awesome. And then speaking of the Reset Center, one of the organizations involved, Pastor, how does it feel to just be able to extend this opportunity to kids in your community?
See, when you grow up in a community like this, like I did, your job and your responsibility and your heart should be to go back and make a difference in that community. So for the Mind Trust to call me and say, hey, we need your help, that gave me the perfect opportunity to say, I can make a difference now because I have a little bit of influence and I got a great building that they need in order to help kids and help families right now during this time of COVID-19.
What type of difference have you seen this project make on these kids that have been coming through your doors?
Well, the kids feel safe. They feel safe. They feel secure because COVID-19 is not going away anytime soon. So what the kids have asked is just to be in a safe environment. So what we've done per CDC directions is instead of 6 feet distance for social distance, we put them 8 feet. So we just put them in an environment where they feel like that they're comfortable because they hear the news as well and they hear what we need to do. So we just want to put them in an environment what they're comfortable with.
Awesome. And you guys are just one of the 3 sites involved in this project. What does it mean to see so many different community partners coming together to help the kids?
Well, we can't do this if we don't come together. I think that should be the fabric of who we are as a nation and as a people, is coming together. And if we don't come together, we won't defeat this thing. We won't defeat COVID. We won't defeat poverty or anything. So this is just one of the things that we're able to do in order to say we're a part of that healing process for our nation.
Pastor Howard, thanks so much for having us.
Thanks so much.
And Patrick, thank you so much. Guys, we have a community coming together to help these kids in education and e-learning in this COVID-19 pandemic. I'll send it back to you guys.
I always get so excited when I see amazing things like that.
It's just awesome to see, and Randall there looking so sharp.
Absolutely. Oh, the young men over there looking pretty sharp. $88,000 was invested into extending this initiative, and the 3 community learning sites will continue to serve students through December 2020. How awesome is that?
Oh, it's so cool. And later in the show, Randall talks with a grandmother who has seen the impact firsthand. That's coming up at 4:30. Don't want to miss it.